Welcome back. It's officially spooky season. It's that time of the year when costumes, candy, and cute pets in tiny little outfits take over. With Halloween just a few weeks away, you might be wondering what you'll be dressing up as this year or what you'll be dressing your furry friends. And joining us to talk all things pet safety this Halloween is the owner of Mutts & Co., Mark Vick. Hi, thank you for being here this morning. We have a very special guest. Who is this?
This is Hammer and Hank down here. It's a little early for him, so he's not so as enthusiastic,
sleepy.
maybe a little bit laid back, but he's enjoying the morning.
Well, we love having him here. Mark, I first want to ask you, what are some of the hidden dangers when it comes to Halloween and pets?
You know, I think the biggest one is as people are trick-or-treating, opening and closing doors. There's a lot of strange noises, strange sounds. This isn't like a regular occurrence for them. And so dogs and cats that scoot out the door, we always recommend they've got to be wearing an ID tag, just so if they do get lost, they can be found, or ideally they'd be microchipped as well.
Okay, and we see Hank is dressed as a OSU football player
That's
today.
Right. Yep.
Very fitting for the game.
A big beefy Buckeye.
A big beef, I love it, I love it, I love it. Well, what do you think about pet costumes, and what should owners look out for to make sure their pets stay safe when they're wearing a little outfit like this?
Yeah, I mean, they're supposed to be fun, right? And I think that they can be, but we also need to be a little bit cautious. Anything that's loose can be problematic. They can trip over themselves, or even worse, they can kind of contort themselves and get little things into their mouth. Especially, we want to avoid things that have like beads or accessories, anything that's loose and could come off in their mouth and be like a blockage if it was swallowed.
Okay, and candy. We know there will be a lot of candy around the house probably during Halloween. What about chocolate, and what happens if dogs get into that?
Yeah, I mean, it is a true statement. There are some hazardous components to chocolate, especially dark chocolate. One little chip, probably not going to cause too much distress. If they get into the whole candy jar or even other types of candy, like the hard candy that could be swallowed, you want to avoid that. And if they do get into something, more than just a small little amount, it's best to call a vet and have somebody who knows the ways around it to have that addressed.
Okay, and I know when people are out trick-or-treating, they like to bring their pets along with them sometimes to join all the fun, but what should owners look out for when they decide to take their pet out of the house for trick-or-treating?
Well, again, it's stressful, right? So these are a lot of faces. They're unaccustomed to people in costumes and the sounds and a lot of activity. Some dogs, even cats, are better suited to be in have a calming addition to their diet. There's small treats or even droplets that can be added so that they can actually just take the edge off while they're out there. Or maybe, if your dog is really anxious, just leave them at home.
Okay, well, thank you so much for being here. Is there anything else you think pet owners need to know?
No, I think it can be a lot of fun. You just need to be a little bit cautious because the worst thing that could happen is turn like a fun family event into something where, not every part of the family is enjoying it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here this morning with us. And Hank, thank you for being the best guest we've ever had.
Not totally enthusiastic, but at least.
Not even a bark out of this guy. Are you sleeping right now? There we go. He's like, oh, what are all these cameras in here? Well, he is adorable. Thank you so much for bringing him in.
Thank you.
And also happening today, very exciting, is the Mutts & Co. Monster Mash Pet Halloween event. The event starts at 1 and it goes until 4 p.m. in the parking lot at 186 Graceland Boulevard. Multiple pet rescue groups and shelter organizations will be there with adoptable dogs and cats. The first 300 attendees get a free WAG bag filled with pet giveaways. There will also be games, pet ice cream, which I bet Hank will love, and a pet costume contest with prizes. Registration for the costume contest runs from 1 until 2:45, with the contest starting at 3. We have all of those details posted right now on our website at 10tv.com. Just click on this story.